What's up, fight fans? I'm back for another action movie review. Again, I just want to take the time out to thank my 10 subscribers for subscribing to my pretty much viewless channel. And for the most part, taking the time out to actually wasting the few minutes that it takes to listen to me rant and rave and run my mouth or make movie reviews. And I'm back to review an undisputed classic, often called the greatest martial arts film of all time by many people. It's called The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. This film was also known as The Master Killer or The Shaolin Master Killer. It was produced by Shaw Brothers Studio. It was directed by Lau Kar Leung, who's a legendary fight choreographer, martial artist, director, and actor from Hong Kong. And it stars Gordon Liu. Now, this was Gordon Liu's breakthrough role back in the late 1970s. As a matter of fact, it was released in 1978. It was released stateside in 1979. And it goes about like this. A young student is drawn by his activist teacher into a local rebellion against the Manchu government. The government officials squash the uprising and liquidate the school, killing friends and family members as well. The young man seeks revenge. Wounded in an attack by a Manchu henchman, he flees to the Shaolin temple and seeks training in Kung Fu. At first the monks reject him, but over time he learns that to begin with the first chamber work up to the 35th. But initially there is no 36th chamber in this film, as it was Gordon Liu's character's idea to create a 36th chamber. Basically what the 36th chamber is, it'll be a way to open up the secrets of Shaolin Kung Fu and teach common people the secrets of Shaolin Kung Fu, which apparently at the time, and according to this movie, is forbidden for Shaolin to release their secrets of their martial arts into the general public, for fear that the power that comes with it will be used for the wrong hands. As a matter of fact, although I do love action films, unfortunately this was the first time I have seen this film. Had I seen it before, I would have been truly more obsessed with martial arts films, or this would have been a great movie to start out with. I started out with movies like Drunken Master and Enter the Dragon. Excuse me. But it's better late than never. I had to say it was worth the wait. Gordon Liu is as physically skilled as his reputation holds him to be. At the time, he was in his mid to late 20s when he started in this film, and this was his breakout role, as I said earlier. The action sequences are fantastic. It often is displayed. Now, some people may want to know what style specifically is displayed in the film. According to the DVD commentary that I listened to, Gordon Liu and Lau Kar Leung were both Hung Gar Kung Fu stylists. And primarily the martial arts that is displayed in the film are Hung Gar martial arts, which again is directly lined back to the Shaolin temple. Legend has it that the Hung Gar style was formed by a husband and wife. Supposedly, I'm getting the story from another source. A husband and wife, the husband being master of the tiger style, wife being master of the crane style. They bore a son, and they taught him both styles, and he combined the two and thus created the Hung family fist. Hung Gar means Hung family, roughly translated. And so that's the style that Gordon Liu uses. Particularly will pique everybody's interest is the opening title sequence. Gordon Liu is basically displaying his martial arts prowess and several techniques of real life martial arts moves. And of course, pretty much most of the movie is a very big long training sequence that displays some of the training methods that were possibly used by the Shaolin monks at the time. And again, eventually he does get revenge against the people, against the Manchus, and does open up the 36th chamber. Now, this movie was such a big success that eventually they created Return to the 36th Chamber, or Return of the Master Killer. It's much more comedic in presentation, and Gordon Liu returns as a character who's posing as the original character in the 36th Chamber Shaolin, which is kind of strange. For the most part, it's a movie that's a parody of itself, but all in all, it was also a success. It also bore another movie called Disciples of the 36th Chamber, or Disciples of the Master Killer. Now, for those of you who couldn't find it on DVD before, I'll be happy to say that the Weinstein Company's Dragon Dynasty has now redistributed the film. It has several interviews on it, and includes a DVD commentary by LA film critic Andy Klein. And of course, strangely enough, they have a commentary that's told by the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan, which I thought was very interesting. This is a true martial arts classic. It's the one that's name-checked very so often. Gordon Liu does an excellent job in this one. And hopefully, if you see it in your DVD store, or if you see it in a rental store, pick it up and check it out. I definitely recommend this one. If I could give it a rating, I'd give it 5 stars. Well, that's all I got to say about that, fight fans. See you later.